Hello, everyone. We are live. I'm going to give it just a couple minutes so we can have you guys pop on. And by a couple minutes, I mean like probably 90 seconds. So in the meantime, let's hang out with my friend, Justin. You guys like Justin? I like Justin. All right, we're going to hang out just here for a minute while people pop on. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul. All right. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. This is one of my most favorite workout songs. So phenomenally, more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. It's under the lights when everything goes. Nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. All right, I see our viewers popping on. That means our link is working. Yay! You never know with technology. All right, we're going to give it 30 more seconds and then we're going to get started. Get a pen and paper out so you can take some notes. If you're driving, don't do that. But you can watch it back and take notes if you feel you need to. All right, it is 5:32. Let's go. Let's get started. Happy June 13th, and congratulations for being on this call, being a red jacket or above, red jacket team leader, DIQ, director, wherever you are on the career path. We are so excited that you are joining us today. Let's give an additional shout out to Amy Allgood, where she was the one in organizing this all, and her brainchild of wanting to bring this to you in the final 4 months of our Mary Kay year. And then the amazing, fabulous Brittany Capps, who kind of executed everything every week, making sure that we had our links put together and created the email for us all. Let's just call Brittany our savvy tech support. And then thank you to all of our national sales directors who said yes to being a part of this to bring you guys some fabulous training these last few months. And remember, we still have, I believe, 2 more. We're going to do it every Wednesday for the month of June. Keep our head in the game. All right, before we get started in our training, we are going to do some quick recognition. I'm going to do some shout outs for those of you who held 3 or more personal interviews this last week, and those of you who held 3 or more personal parties. Now remember to turn in your recognition link for the next week, and then the next week just get it turned in. It's really quick. You just click, type in your name, and you just fill it out. We want you guys to get recognized. And you guys, when you get recognized, it is inspiration for your other sister consultants. And when they're inspired, they get to self-motivate. It's not our job to motivate you. It's our jobs to inspire all of us around you, right? It's kind of like when you see the lady who had her baby and like a month later, she's in a bikini, and you're either going to be kind of irritated with her or you're going to be inspired by her, right? And when we're inspired by her, it gets us motivated to go to the gym. So let's inspire each other to get motivated in kicking some serious MK booty. All right. If I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, just give me grace, you guys. I couldn't even say my own name the first 10 years of my life. I couldn't say my R's. So I was Crystal Wikes Oranges. I still slip when I get really tired. I'll slip of the tongue where I can't say my R's. Thank goodness my parents almost didn't put me in speech therapy because they thought it was so cute. But I don't think that's so cute when you're 30 something and can't say your R's, right? So here we go. 3 or more personal interviews held. Sinclair Paratch from Karen Saladregas unit. Congratulations, Sonseer. I think it's Sonseer. That sounds right? Sonseer. Sounds sexy at least. Hello, Sansia. Congratulations. You held 3 personal interviews this last week. Also, Victoria Lamans from the Crystal Trojanowski unit, 3 personal interviews. And then Tara Hebert from Micah Richmond's unit, 10 personal share appointments this last week. You are our queen. All right. And I'm going to recognize anybody who did 3 or more personal parties, 3 parties in the last week. We have Sansir again with 3 personal parties. Corinne Kelleher from the Michael Diaz unit, 3 parties this last week. Tara Hebert with 3 parties this last week. And then Jennifer Simonis from the April Horlick unit held 5 parties this last week. So congratulations. Remember to turn in your recognition for next week. Shout out to Sansir, who she got her 8th team member. She finished it early. She got my 8 team members to finish DIQ or to get into DIQ. It says finish DIQ. So wow, shout out, congratulations. Welcome to the Big Girls Club. All right, we got a question here for our recognition, and it's getting bookings to hold. And obviously this person is getting bookings to hold because she held a great amount of parties last week. But here's just some tips. You guys, you have your scripts, and scripts work. So the first question I have for you, are you following the script? You know, I find that it interesting when I ask somebody that question. They say, yes, I'm using the scripts you gave me. And then I'll sit down and I'll inspect what I expect. And I'll sit down and do booking calls with them. And I'm kind of interested to see how their booking call will last 30 seconds and mine will last close to 5. It's because they're not following the booking script. They're getting through it quickly. When you go through your booking scripts too quickly and you cut chunks out, the person might not know exactly what they're signing up for. And when they don't know what they're signing up for, the commitment level isn't going to be there of what you want it to be for the hold of the party or the beauty experience or the facial or however you're booking. But here's a tip that is outside of just using the scripts that are given to you and following up and getting the guest list quickly and pre-profiling your guests. That means that they have skin in the game because they've invested that time with you in pre-profiling. In that pre-profiling, you get to build a relationship with them, which is really exciting. And so I feel like those are some basics as a red jacket that I know you already know. So what's kind of outside of the norm of suggestions to get your bookings to hold, and I would say is the key in building the relationship before you even meet them. So if you're having a hard time with your parties being held, well, first question is, are you pre-profiling? And if your answer is yes, then my next question is going to be, what does your pre-profiling look like? Are you allowing a relationship to be built there? If you're just texting in pre-profiling and as many appointments aren't holding as you would like, meaning that the half will hold, book 10 for 5 to hold. If you're not getting that and you're getting way more canceling than you would like, then maybe it's time to shift it up. Maybe it's time to pick up that old receiver, even though it might feel like it weighs 1,000 pounds, put it up to your ear and open your mouth and talk to people, build relationships. How deep can a relationship be built over text? And I think sometimes we get in this false comfort zone behind text messaging. Now, I'm pro text messaging, so don't get me wrong. Okay, I most definitely text message, but the power is in the actual phone call. So maybe to initiate, if I'm calling, leaving messages, and then I text to connect a time to get on the phone. So my key saying is texting is for lazy people if you're just purely texting. So I want to see what that relationship is and taking the time to connect with them on the phone, asking them what they're looking forward to most at Susie's gathering on Thursday. You'll be really surprised at what you hear. Sometimes people are excited for the facial, Or maybe they'll share with you, you know what? I just had a baby 5 months ago, and this is my first time out of the house having a girls' day. I need a girls' day. And that gives you that time to connect with them, take some notes. So maybe we need to expand your dialogue in your pre-profiling to build a richer relationship before you even meet them. All right. And also, I find that when you build a relationship on the front end, it makes it easier on the back end when it comes to team building at the end of your skincare class beauty experience checkout. All right. Okay, hopefully some of those tips help you. So my training theme, I'm going to call it a theme for today, is it's not too late. It's not too late. All right, it is championship season. It's championship season, and it is time to win. Now, I don't know if you guys are, sports fans, watch sports. For me, I always played sports. Sports are fun to watch, but you want to know when sports are really fun to watch is in the second half because anything can happen, right? And, one of my biggest pet peeves when my husband and I go out to sporting events is when he goes, "Oh, it's over. The game's over. I can't believe they just got that 3-point shot. I can't believe they just got that goal. Oh my gosh." And I'm like, it's not over. I don't care if it's 10 minutes left in the game, 20 minutes or 5 minutes or 2. Anything is possible. And all the exciting stuff happens in the second half of the game. So it is halftime, ladies. It is the 13th, and we are right there sneaking up to the 15th of the mid-month. And this is where the magic is going to happen. And so it's not too late. Let's talk about some important things right now to focus on, right now in June, and that is your star. It's not too late to get your star. Okay, it's not too late to bump up a star level. Remember, you guys are leading a team now. Whether your team is 3 people, 8 people, 20 people, what have you, you are leading somebody. And you're leading more than just the people in your small little team or bigger team, wherever you're at. There are people watching you. The people in your unit are watching you. People on social media are watching you. So you are inspiring and motivating more than you think. And so lead by example, wearing that red jacket, that prestigious position in leading by example. So star is non-negotiable. If you've been in your business for 2 days and you became a red jacket in 2 days, you can still become a star consultant. You have all tomorrow and all the next day, 2 full days where magic can happen. So basics. Who do you need to follow up with? Let's do that customer service. People who have most recently purchased product from you, a lot of times consultants won't reach out to them because they think, she just bought $100. She just bought a $200 worth of product. But I find sometimes those are the most excited people who are excited to buy more because that excitement is still fresh. So don't shy away from reaching out to them. Also, don't shy away from reaching out to the people who you've done facial parties with and they didn't buy anything. They just might be waiting to hear from you. Maybe they lost your number. So follow up with absolutely every single person that you have facialed, everyone in your customer database, because everybody needs Mary Kay, right? Now, I know it's different across the nation, but where I live, we're just starting our graduation party starting this weekend and the next weekend. So it's not too late to reach out to the people maybe across the United States. Pop something in the mail to them tomorrow. People who are needing last minute graduation gifts. And how about Father's Day? Did you remember it's Father's Day on Sunday? Believe it or not, I actually just realized it was Father's Day on Sunday the other day. I know, Wife of the Year award here. So it's not too late. If you guys carry a full inventory and you have some of the colognes on hand, you guys, Mary Kay by far has the best smelling colognes for men. They smell amazing. All right. And our price point is awesome. So how about picking up the phone with your clients that you know live close to you? Maybe they're teachers or work in an office and they have a break room. Call up your customer and say, hey, Father's Day is around the corner and I wanted to come by with my fresh manly scents. And you guys can go in there and have your catalogs and have them smell the colognes and sell them right then and there, which is awesome. You can have your man cans. If you guys have ever seen the man cans, I've gotten some of the tumbler mugs just from the Dollar Tree store and put a shave foam or one of the colognes and just wrap it up with some black ribbon to make it look really pretty. So, or manly, I mean. So it's not too late to take advantage of what's happening right now in your community to capitalize on the sales in your business to finish your star. Now, my favorite is to always put yourself in a challenge. You are always in a challenge. Now, if your sales director doesn't have a sales challenge going on right now, who cares? Put yourself in a challenge. And it's always a good time for the 24-24-24 challenge to sell 24 items to 24 people in 24 hours. Now, the easiest sell is by far the charcoal mask. And guess what? It's $24. I love the charcoal mask. I swear one day we're going to discover the charcoal mask cures cancer. Okay. That stuff is phenomenal and everyone loves it and it's fun, all age groups, all skin types. And it is such an easy sell with a simple flyer and some before and after pictures. So if you guys think about that, if you sell 24 of those at $24, that's $576 in sales. Get excited about bumping up a star level. And don't only use this for your own personal advantage, share this with your team. Even if it's just 3 team members that you have, share it with them, motivate them to finish out their star in the next 2 days. You as a leader, you as someone who inspires them, you who have paved the path that they're watching, you get to help initiate that belief bar. And so if you make someone think that it's going to take a full quarter to become a star, then they're going to believe that. But if you raise the belief bar in the thought, the powerful, abundant thinking thought of you can become a red jacket in 2 days, and you can definitely become a star consultant in 2 days. Time to activate beast mode and get your hustle on. Another way to bump up a star level is getting in those new qualified team members. Now, I just need to highlight on this because it's what we need to focus on right now in June. And it is the microdermabrasion signing bonus. I love this, you guys. Back 8 years ago, or 8.5 years ago, whatever, something like that, when I was in DIQ, this was my secret sauce, you guys. This was like my secret tool in getting people to sign is I would honor a free microdermabrasion. That was a gift from me that I gave to my people. And that's money out of my pocket, which I was willing to do because I had big goals and let's get it done. But you guys, the company is doing it for you. Capitalize. This is the month to massively build your team and do it quickly. Now, one way to kind of think about this is what a gift and an income gift you're giving. Now, what if we look at the potential income in seeing 50 to 100 faces? Now, you can take these numbers and tweak it because this is just a projection. It's not anything like do this, you're going to get this. This is just a potential. Okay. So I would say out of the microderm, I've gotten 2 responses and they're both round numbers, which is exciting. I've gotten responses of people saying that they believe the microderm would last about 50 faces. I've also had people saying the microderm will last about 100 faces. I've also had people say that they sell a microderm to 1 in 2 faces that they see, and also people saying that they've sold a microderm in 1 in 5 people that they've seen. Follow? So either way, these numbers will work out because if you just cut it in half either way, if you sell 1 in 2 or 1 in 5, and if we're doing it for 50 faces or 100 faces, this is going to be the average number. Okay, so that would be $1,100 in sales if you saw 100 faces and sold 1 in 5, and also if you saw 50 faces and saw 1 in 2. That would be $1,100 in sales and a $500 profit just off that free microderm. So that free gift is potentially $550 in profit. You guys, that's exciting numbers to really think about and to share with your girlfriend who's been watching you and thinking about Mary Kay. And let's say 1 out of those 5 not only bought the microderm, but they bought the new Miracle 3D skincare set. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't keep the Miracle 3D set on my shelf. And I swear I'm giving them less information and details and science than I did with the other skincare line. But you want to know what's making the skincare line just fly off my shelves? It's my excitement. I am so excited about it. I am so sold out because you literally put it on your face, wash your face one time, and your skin feels soft. You guys, I use Mary Kay religiously, and I sure as heck hope that you do too. I microderm, I peel, I charcoal. Never in a million years would I think washing my face one time with any skincare line on the planet would make my skin feel soft. Softer than it already does, because my skin is already prepped and primed with amazing stuff. Shocked, floored, jaw to the ground, and that my skin felt even softer after using the TimeWise 3D one time. You guys, I can sell this skincare line to anyone, anyone. So I hope you're just as excited. So think about this. If you kept with a 1-in-5 ratio in 100 faces, or 1-in-2, 1-in-2.5 with 50 faces, whatever, that would be a total of $3,300 in sales, a total of $1,650 in profit. So think about those numbers. Like, break down your numbers with your averages so you can give them a more true potential for you, because maybe you sell the skincare to 1-in-2, not 1-in-5. Maybe your microderm lasts you 75 faces. So take your numbers, break it down so you can get even more excited about getting those new team members to join your team in the month of June and taking advantage of the microdermabrasion signing bonus. It is a brilliant and the best thing that you can do to say thank you to the company is taking advantage of it. Because when you take advantage of it, when we all take advantage of it, the company will do more gifts like this to us. And you guys, I'm leading by example. I have signed 2 personal team members in the last 48 hours. So I'm running alongside you this June. Okay. Let's move on. Now that we talked about Star and the new signing bonus, let's talk about DIQ. It's not too late. Now, I'm sure the cat is out of the bag. I know Amy couldn't talk about it last week, but the DIQ 8 and in has been extended for another 6 months. So it's still a limited time. For another 6 months, you can take advantage of the 8 and in. You guys, it's not too late to submit for DIQ July 1st. If you've been sitting around twiddling your thumbs and doing nothing this June, it's not too late to jump on board. If you're in DIQ and you've been twiddling your thumbs, I sure hope none of you guys are saying, yes, that's me. I hope it's not you. But if it is, it's not too late. It's not too late to make it happen. Now, this is why more than ever right now, you want to have the most momentum in your business than you have ever had before. For consultants and sales directors, the reason why you want to become a sales director. Now, I can't give you all the details because I have pinky promised to Mary Kay Corporate that I would not share. But as Amy gave you a sneak peek last week, the career path just got richer. That's our sneak peek. Now is the better time than ever to be massively team building and getting into that directorship position. The action you choose to take this month, you will be happy you did, because you're setting yourself up for an even richer future coming July 1st. So get excited. I can't wait to finish out this month strong, because how you finish this month will be an amazing setup for July 1st. So it's time to run. Now is your time. You guys, think about this. Okay, really think about this. This could be the month. This could be the month that forever changes your life and future. This month. You guys, don't wait until you know everything. So many times people wait, like, I need to learn how to do this. I need to know how to do the perfect close, the perfect open. You guys, don't wait. It's time to run. Just run. Everything you need to know, you will learn as you go. You know, I always think about it like this. when I was in college and I took, the lecture hall, and then you would have the lab after. So you'd sit in the lecture hall for like an hour, 2 hours, and I would literally be like holding my eyelids open with toothpicks, not being able to follow the woman speaking to me. And I would retain, I was going to say 50%, but probably like 10 to 20% of what they were saying. That's not where I learned. You guys, you can read and read and read and read and study and study and study, but the best learning is going to be done in the field, right? When I went into that lab, it was hands-on. It was trial and error. You messed up. You collected your data. You figured it out by being hands-on. I promise you that is going to be the best classroom, is in the field, in front of people, toe to toe, belly button to belly button, eyeball to eyeball, sharing this amazing opportunity and the best product on the planet. So keep it to the basics, you guys. All you need to learn how to do, and when you learn how to do this, you're good to go to be a sales instructor, because then all you do is pass this on. And how do you pass it on? Your people will watch you, okay? You need to know how to get leads. You need to know how to pick up the phone and book those leads. You need to know how to do a beauty experience and just taking that flip chart and read and flip, read and flip. And you guys, guess what? I've been using the flip chart. I made some edits and pulled out some pages, but I've been using the flip chart, you guys. It's so easy. Read and flip. Don't complicate this business. You need to know how to share your story. Just share with them why you started Mary Kay. What has Mary Kay done for you and where Mary Kay is taking you? Let them be inspired by the decisions and the goals that you have set and the action you're choosing to take. Sitting down and checking somebody out, asking for the sale. And the number one key skill set that you're going to need, this is it. This is what you need, is to be likable. Be a likable person. And how are you going to do that? Anybody who's sitting in front of you, make them feel important, make them feel beautiful, make them feel loved, make them feel like there is an instant friendship there. Most women, that's all they're looking for. And that will make an impact, whether they buy 100 things or 0 things. I feel that that is our job in this business. Be a likable person, like them, they'll like you back, compliment them, make them feel important, and I promise you, your business will explode. So let's share the love, and the sales will come in and the team members will flock. Now, when we talk about those basic skill sets, and sometimes people think, okay, I got the basic skill sets. I'm a red jacket. I'm super happy being a red jacket. I'm constantly a star consultant. I'm constantly a pearl star. I make great money off of selling the product, but I just don't know if I have what it takes to be a leader, or I just don't know if I have the time it takes to be a leader. Well, you guys, guess what? You're already going to your weekly meeting and you're already doing the skincare classes. All you need to do is just bring your team with you, and boom, you're a sales director. It doesn't take much more. So if you've asked yourself, do I have what it takes to be a sales director? Is directorship for me? Yes, it is. Stop feeding into the lies of questioning if you're good enough, worthy enough, pretty enough, knowledgeable enough. You already have what it takes. Do yourself a favor today and start to allow yourself, for you to believe in you, and hold tight to the belief. That is like the best gift you can give yourself and your future, is to believe in you. So don't be distracted and let the devil win with the limiting thoughts and the limiting beliefs. Distraction is the number one way the enemy uses to prevent you from becoming who you are meant to be. Let me repeat that, because I feel it's powerful. Distraction is the number one way the enemy uses to prevent you from becoming who you are meant to be. So don't choose to quit. Don't choose to be weak. Choose to overcome. Choose to grow into the strongest, best version of you. So I have the most simplest answer, the answer that you have been waiting for. If you want to know how to get to where you want to go, I have the answer for you. Are you ready? Just don't quit. Just like Mary Kay said, get back up one more time. Quitters never win, and winners never, ever quit. The unit you're in right now, they're waiting for you. Let's talk about a team. Not only the team that you're building right now to get to team leader, to go on target for your car, to become a sales director. Let's talk about the team that you're a part of. Your team that you're a part of, they need you. Your sales director, she is waiting for you to step up, to be bold, to set a new pace for your team, to support your sales director, to support seeing the faces. If there's a goal for faces, what is your unit goal? Has your director not been sharing a goal? Well, hopefully she has. But if she hasn't, maybe she's sitting there thinking, nobody cares. Let her know that you care. Because when you reach out to your sales director and say, I am ready to run, it is halftime, baby, and I am all in for this championship season. I'm going to the top. Let's do this. You just might be the power partner your sales director has been looking for, right? It is time to change the pace, to set the tone, and to make things happen. You can be the one person that turns the ship around from being great to being even greater, taking it to the next level. And what's really awesome is your team that you're building is going to watch you support your director. They're going to watch you be boisterous, cheering people on at the meeting, cheering people on through Facebook posts. They're going to watch what you're doing. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to step into TIQ. You're going to step into directorship, and your team will do what they watched you do. So what are they watching you do right now? Team spirit will make the biggest difference. So let's help create more unity, more victories, and more winning season championship time. Okay, so they're waiting for you. It's time to rally. Now, here's 5 areas to focus that I really want you to focus on. Not actually only for June, okay? I want these to be 5 things that you carry through June and you create it to be your new normal in starting your new Mary Kay year come July 1st. But let's start today. Number 1, I don't want you to just build a team. Anyone can build a team, right? Anyone who's breathing, we can have them join our team. I want you to build a strong team. And the number 1 key area of focus is work ethic. Your work ethic will be the game changer in what type of team you choose to build and lead. All they know is what you show them. So if you show them directing and showing them what to do and sitting back and not doing anything, that's what they're going to think it's like. I'll tell you how I built such a strong team. And I went from brand new beauty consultant, knowing nothing, to a national sales director in 4.5 years was work ethic. Can you imagine? It doesn't matter if you've been in your business for a day or 5 years or 20 years. You get to start your story today. And can you imagine from right now and 4 years from now being a national sales director? You guys can do it quicker than me. I have vacationed a lot and played and partied a lot in and out of Mary Kay. I could have done it even quicker if I didn't play as much. But I enjoyed the journey and it was awesome. You guys, work ethic. Your team will be as strong as you choose to be. If you're holding 5 parties a week, 10 parties a week, that's what they're going to think is normal, and that's what they do. If you're holding 1 party a month, that's what your team's going to do. And the process might look a little bit slower. The only reason I became a national sales director that quickly is because I did more amounts of work in a shorter amount of time. More amount of work in a shorter amount of time. And was it worth it? Oh, heck yeah. And I love to party. I love my Mary Kay business. I love having appointments on my books. I'll show you, a happy consultant is one with a full date book. A frustrated consultant is one when Snow White is on their date book. And let's kill off Snow White. All right, we need appointments on your books. All right, number 2 are your daily habits. Your daily habits. Now think about this. What are 3, or you can choose 5. If 5 is too overwhelming, stick with 3. What are just 3 simple daily habits, behavior your personal behavior habits that you need to change that's going to directly affect your goal. Now, this isn't making your bed, brushing your teeth. Like, what is it that you know you need to implement to make changes that are going to directly affect your goal? It's going to be different for everyone. And guess what? You already know what they are. So many times we're trying to figure out for someone to show us the answer and show us how it's done. You're a red jacket. You already have all the answers. If you can become a red jacket, you can become a sales director. And when you can become a sales director, you can become a national. It's just up to you to be consistent. So when it comes to habits, what are those things that need to change? I'll give you a couple examples. I know some things that I needed to change when I was really growing my business in earning my Cadillac and then becoming a national sales director. It was absolutely healthy sleep patterns. I needed healthy sleep patterns. I couldn't be up until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I needed to wake up. I needed to have consistent sleep patterns. I needed to exercise, not just to be skinny. If you're like, I'm never going to be a size 2, great. We don't want you to. It is the health of your body. It is the mental clarity it gives you, all the scientifically proven reasons of why we need to exercise every single day. And I promise you, it will energize and drastically impact your business. Another thing was consistent booking calls. Some of you guys are living a lie. I'm just going to call it out. Some of you guys are living a lie. You're telling your husband, you're telling your significant other that you want to be a sales director. Maybe you've already quit your job saying you are going to be a sales director. And every month you're missing the goal. You're missing the goal. One thing that I've found is that some of you guys aren't doing what you said you were going to do. I needed accountability. And I like when someone's proud of me. Do you like when someone's proud of you? I like when my husband's proud of me. And so what I did is I made a call list, a call log of what I figured was my responsibilities for the day, of how many booking calls, how many team members I was going to call, how many customers I was going to follow up with. And whatever my daily goal is or weekly goal, I did daily, because a week, there was too much time in a week for me to fall off the wagon. And so he would sign it off. I would share it with him every night. So he was proud, and I can show that I'm holding up my end of the bargain. Mary Kay will hold up its end of the bargain with results if you hold up your end of the bargain by doing the work you set out to do. So daily habits in your booking calls, daily habits in creating a schedule and following it. Now, I did this every single day where I'd map out my day before I went to bed. It allowed me to go to bed with clarity and wake up with my list and hitting the pavement ready to go. Okay, so number 1, work ethic. Number 2, daily habits. Number 3, being sold out. Being sold out. How sold out are you? How sold out are you on the company? There's a lot of noise out there, especially with social media and all the different forms, social media platforms. It's easy to get distracted. Remember, that's the enemy's best way to hold us back from being who we're meant to be, is distractions. I recently had one of my sales directors, who's one of my top sales directors, always in the top 5, ever since we've been a national area. And she got to go back to this event that was held by corporate, and she got to hear the president speak. She got to hear some nationals speak. And you guys, she has big goals in Mary Kay. She wants to be a national sales director. She's been in this business for 8 years. You guys, she's sold out on where she's going and what she's doing with Mary Kay. But you want to know what I thought was I don't know, just like a wow. Is she came back and she said, wow, I didn't even know I needed to be resold out on myself and resold out on Mary Kay. If someone would have asked me, I would have said, I'm sold out. I'm sold out on me. I'm sold out on the company. I didn't even realize, she said, I needed this event more than I thought. And she came home sold out on a new level. And so how sold out are you on this company? How sold out are you? And how sold out are you on your vision? Not just putting a vision out there or goal because that's what you think should be your goal, but truly sold out on you. And if you feel like this is kind of resonating with you right now, and you're thinking, you know what? I do. Somehow, I have this flame inside of me. I have this little flicker. My flame's about out. Because, Crystal, you just don't know what I've been going through. Me and my husband going through this, my kids this, court this, jail this, health this, cancer that. Whatever your story is, we all have one. Life is always going to continue to happen. And when life happens, sometimes it can get us off course of being sold out on who you be and where you're going and your goals and your vision. So think about how you can hold tight to that. Number one, make sure you're going to be at seminar. If your bank account is negative 100, I don't know if you guys saw the post of Melody Fox, where the post was something like negative bank account, car repossessed, like just like, you think you have no money? She had no money. And she figured it out. She made her way to seminar, and she stands today as a national sales director with a car and money in her bank account. So I want you to figure it out. Maybe going and watching some seminar speeches, maybe showing up to your meeting with more clarity, more open heart, and more open mind. So being sold out, what do you need to do to get yourself sold out? Who are you hanging out with? Are you maybe hanging out with people who would think great power partners because they have the same goals and visions as you, but are they really feeding into you in an abundant way that's lifting you up? Or do you find that maybe they're being a little negative and dragging you down and really affecting your level of being sold out on you, your vision, your belief, and where you're going and your goals in the company? So be aware of your focus. Hold tight to being sold out, because I promise you, this is the best opportunity in the world. I challenge anyone to show me an opportunity that can give us what Mary Kay can give us on so many levels: financially, self-growth, mentorship. Oh my gosh, the mentorship, the sisterhood, unbeatable. So hold on to being sold out, even when life gets tough, even when doubt creeps in because sickness comes in, family drama ensues. Life is always going to happen. The world still turns no matter what's happening in your internal world. And so hold tight to being sold out and always moving forward. Number 4, be addicted to the win. Choose to win. Choose to win every single day. Daily wins, daily wins. I want you to set alarm in your phone, maybe in the morning, maybe in the afternoon, and maybe in the evening where it goes off. What are you doing right now to win? At night, what win are you celebrating? There is a win. And sometimes, you guys, you get in this funk and you don't even realize you're sabotaging yourself. You sabotage yourself from success. And it's this subconscious sabotage where you don't even allow yourself to win. Well, I only got 2 bookings on my books today. I suck, blah, blah, blah. Actually, you got 2 bookings on your books. Either you can beat yourself up or you can choose to find the win. Because when you choose to find the win, it's a lot more fun and a lot more easier to keep moving forward. Small work consistently will lead you to big places. I promise you that. So don't sabotage yourself and not allow yourself to win. Choose to win. Allow yourself to win. There is a win to be had today. Life always happens. And if you're in a place where you're struggling and you're battling with big life stuff, you can either choose to, I got nothing done. I said I was going to do X, Y, Z and blah, blah, blah. I didn't do it. But if you're in the stage where you just need to celebrate yourself for getting out of bed, then allow yourself to celebrate this. Now, I'm not saying set a low bar. I am someone who is like, we need to set a bar. If you want a Cadillac lifestyle, working like a Cadillac sales director, I'm sick and tired of people wanting a Cadillac lifestyle and acting like they have a Cadillac lifestyle without earning it first and without doing the work first. So I'm not saying lower the bar, but what I'm saying is where you are in your stage of your life. All of our lives look different. What I'm asking you to do is choose to celebrate a win. You get to choose to win every single day. So daily wins, number 4. And number 5, step into your confidence. Step into your confidence. You are a confident woman. You are. You are a confident woman. Even if right now you are thinking you're not, or you're shy, or I'm not as confident as this girl and that girl, there is a confident woman inside of you. And so, what I want you to do is, I want you to peel back those layers that we have put up, the walls that we have put up to protect us from society and the bullies and the comparison. The comparison is the thief of joy, and also the thief of allowing you to go to where you want to go. And so, step into your confidence. What helps you become more confident? Well, I will tell you, if I got on this Google Hangout rolling out of bed without washing my face, brushing my teeth, and slapping on some makeup, I wouldn't be as confident. So getting ready helps me be more confident. Wearing heels makes me feel more confident. Standing up tall makes me feel more confident. Going to the gym and having more energy makes me feel more confident. So what's going to make you feel more confident? Wearing jewelry makes me feel more confident. You know, when I first started Mary Kay, I used to always say women who accessorize intimidate me, because I just felt like I wasn't good at accessorizing. And so now that I accessorize, I'm like, oh, yes, I got this. I mean, look, I even have a fancy Apple Watch thingy. Like, accessorizing makes me feel confident. So what do you need to do? What little tweaks do you need to do? Put on a bold lipstick, stand up taller, look people in the eye, and tap into your inner confidence, because it's there. Don't make this business about you. Make it about them. If you're too worried about what they're thinking about you, well, then gosh darn it, you're making this business about you, and you are being selfish. You are being selfish by being shy and not stepping into your confidence, because you are a confident woman. God made you perfectly imperfect, and you have gifts. He has given you gifts. And when you choose to not open those gifts and you choose not to step into your confidence, well, then gosh darn it, you are being disobedient and ungrateful for the gifts that the Lord has given you. So it is time to step into your confidence and live full out. Be sold out on who you are and where you're going, because you know what? You are worth it. And the best gift you can give you is confidence, especially in this business, because when you are confident, you will be believable. And when you're believable, people will follow you. They will want to be a part of your team. It's not too late, ladies. It is not too late. I know it's the 13th. And if you've been in La La Land and out to lunch all year long, it's not too late. You truly are that one decision away. You're one decision away from changing the trajectory of your life, your future forever. It's that one decision. One decision. A woman with a made-up mind is unstoppable. And I want to see you be unstoppable in reaching your goals. Today is a new day where you can rewrite your story. And you know, I had someone come up to me once who's been in her business way longer than I have. And she says, I want to be a sales director. I want to be a sales director. And she's like, well, I just don't know if I can do it. What makes you think you don't know if you can do it? Because I just don't know if people will believe me. Well, what makes you think that people won't believe you? Because I've been saying I want to be a sales director for a long time, and I haven't done it yet. Wow, it's kind of powerful. And it's kind of an easy story to believe, right? Well, guess what? Today's a new day. It's a new chapter. And isn't that cool? You know, some people say, well, Crystal, I don't have a great story like you, where you move so quickly, yada, yada, yada. Well, you know what? Your story could be, I've been in my business for 20 years. I've been in my business for 5 years, and I've loved my Mary Kay journey. I've learned so much about myself, and I've fallen in love with the products and the company. And on June 13th, I made the decision that I was going to go for it. And in 1 month's time, in 2 months' time, in 3 months' time, I became a sales director. And then in 3 months' time, I became a sales director and earned 2 free cars. Ladies, you get to rewrite your story. The story you've had up to now is perfectly your story. And now is a new chapter. So turn the page. And I pray that you choose to write your story to be a victory chapter, this chapter, because it's up to you. So find a win in every day. When you're winning, you will stay in your joy zone. When you're in the joy zone, it makes the journey even better. You get to create the win, and you get to create your joy zone. You get to create your win. You get to create your joy zone. So go for it. Now is your time to run. Burn the bridge. No looking back. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday or last year. Even if it was the best day yesterday or the best year last year, don't rest on your laurels, right? Whenever you reached a goal, I've heard story after story. Mary Kay would say, great, what's next? What's your new goal? She always pushed us to do even more, to become even better. And so now's your time to burn the bridge, forget about what happened in the past, and focus on your future, your bright, abundant future, and all the things that are possible. Not what hasn't happened or the team you don't have or the team you wish you had, but it's a team that is waiting for you. Your mindset is everything. Have an abundant mindset. Think positively, walk positively, because you will speak life into the words you say, and that will become your reality. You get to choose your reality. And so, what are you going to feed into? I hope it's the win. I hope you get addicted to the win. You all deserve your victory chapter, but only if you have the willingness to work for it. So be willing. And one thing that I can promise you, I can promise through your journey, all the victories, the bumps, the lessons, everything that you go through, I can promise you it will be worth it. And I know you already have what it takes. And so it's time for you to believe in you, hold tight to the belief, and run full out. It's time. It's championship season. So let's go out big. Let's do it strong. And it's not too late to make it happen. I know you got this. I believe in you. And I am waiting for you on the other side of the finish line. Hold your head up high. And when you cross that finish line, you will be able to hold your head up high knowing that you played full out and you gave it 100%. Day in, day out. You got this. I am cheering you on. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.